Hey everybody, hope you're having another great day. Today is the second video in my daily drawing lessons. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and you've enjoyed the previous videos. This video is going to primarily focus on the nose. I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so now we are here with day 2 of the daily drawing lessons. Today's topic is going to be followed with the face series for this week, which is noses. So there are many, just like how there are so many different ways that you can draw a head shape, there are so many different ways that you can draw a nose. So I've just gone ahead and drawn up here just like a few different examples of noses that you can draw in your doodles. You know, there's like this classic, like sharp, backwards L shape, a hook, a curved hook, a slightly sharper hook, accentuating like the nostrils like we have in these ones here. This like almost, I don't even know what, hammerhead shape, I guess you would call it. And then you get into like the normal like cartoony ones where it's like a big nose here. You have one that's like almost more realistic. And then you have one that's just like completely out of the realm of natural. So I've gone ahead and drawn about 9 different head shapes here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this Prismacolor marker and I'm just going to add the some noses to them. And so basically like the shape of the head actually will help influence the type of nose that you want to go with. So for instance, for the most part, you don't want to have on like this skinny guy here. You don't want to have like a giant bulbous nose here, unless you're really trying to go out there. So let's start with this first one. It's more of like that lima bean type of shape. So for this one, I'm actually going to do one that I don't even have listed here. I'm going to draw it first here so you can see what it is clearly. This one is more of like a foot nose. So I'm going to add that here, just like that. So you see it's not huge, it doesn't take up a whole lot of room, but it goes off of this line here. For this guy here, the skinny guy, for this guy, I'm probably going to go with something like this one here. I'm going to go and just bring it down and come up a little bit. It's a little bit more rounded. It's harder to do with this nib here. Sorry if you're hearing a little bit of jingling in the background. It's my dog. He's playing with a bone. Okay, so now we have those two done. Now let's go for this bigger guy here. For this guy, I'm going to say we do something between this here and something like this. So like for this guy, we're going to do like a rounded hook. We're going to give him some nostrils there. Now, one thing that, if you follow my work for a while, you'll see me do stuff where I add like little like bands of color right there, like on the nose. And what I'm doing there is I'm accentuating the actual like point of the nose that sticks out. So for instance, if you were to take this nose, it would be like this. So like the line is meant to accentuate this area right here. So now let's go for this guy here. For this guy, I don't know. I think I'm going to do the hammerhead nose. So we're going to come down, bring that over, and come up like that. I definitely like that. I feel like that definitely works for him. For this guy here, I'm going to do the sharp L. And for this guy, I'm going to definitely do, this one right here. I don't really have a name for it. I guess maybe like the clover nose, maybe. Maybe that's a good name for it. So come down, then 3 curves. Yep, I like that. That works out perfect. Now for this guy is going to be interesting. He's almost like an alien type of character right here. But you know what? I think for him, I'm going to do Yeah, I think I'm going to do something like this guy here, or attempt to do it this marker. Yep, I think that works. Now this guy, this is going to be interesting. For this guy here, I'm going to go back and do a nose similar to this one right here. I'm going to actually come out as slant instead of going straight. Make it a little bigger. There we go. I like that. And then for this guy, he's so small, I'm just going to give a quick hook, sharp hook nose, just like we did right there. Okay, so these are just like some of the ways that you can go about adding noses to your illustrations. I wanted to do it this way so you guys could clearly see it. But now, I hate when markers bleed, don't you? Now I'm actually going to draw some of these shapes freehand so you guys can see it live in action. Rather than looking at, these examples right here, we're going to actually take this a little bit further and we're going to actually just quick draw some head shapes. This is just going to be just me drawing. I'm not going to go into too much detail because we already talked about head shapes. Going to throw a curveball in there. Now we draw a couple more down here. I'm only going to do 5, just some quick ones. And do another weird one here. Okay. So now we have just some like quick gestures of some faces and everything like that. Again, okay, so for this guy, last one I did that, I'm gonna give this guy like a bulbous kind of nose here with nostrils. Maybe this guy is actually kind of old, So this one's gonna be an interesting one. So we could go about this one here a couple different ways. We can either give him a nose, or we can take the actual shape of his face and turn it into a nose itself. Personally, I'm going to actually add a nose to this. This is going to be like his like cheekbone. He's going to have like the craziest freaking cheekbone you ever seen. But for him, I'm going to give him I'm going to give him a hammerhead. I have no idea how this character would actually turn out, but I'm going to give him a hammerhead. I don't know. I feel like just like how this is similar to how this thing is going right here, I just like it. I think that will be a really interesting character. Now for this guy here, he's got a rounded face but a pointy chin. So for him, I'm going to probably, this is tricky. I'm going to give him the clover nose. Yeah, I feel like that's right. That feels right. The clover nose is something I just started doing about a year or so ago. One of my favorite illustrators who really utilizes the clover nose is Matt Koffenberg. There'll be a link down in the show notes below if you want to check him out. Really amazing artist, good guy. I chat with him every once in a while. Super nice, super encouraging. All right, so now we got this guy. This guy right here has got super strong jawline. So you don't want to give him like a funky, soft nose. I'm thinking for him, we're gonna do like a thicker, realistic type nose. So we're gonna come down like this, and we're going to bring in a nostril. Yeah, that's looking good. That's looking good right there. Yeah, I feel like when you have like strong jaw lines, you want to kind of go with a more stronger nose. You don't want to go really soft, soft in there. So this guy's another, like, he's got a weird thing. He's got a weird chin. Accentuate that a little bit more. Okay, I'm gonna go, I want to go with a floppy nose. And I'm gonna change up how I do the nostril. Yeah, I like that. I feel like that captures this character. Yeah, I think that's right. So these were just like some super quick gesture drawings and showing you like how I choose to go about the nose. It's never like something where I instantly choose. I'm like, okay, that's the nose. That's how I'm going to do this. It's always usually trial and error. Sometimes if I'm working on a single character, I'll draw the character multiple times and change up characteristics to find what's right. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions at all, please, by all means, leave me a message down below. I hope that I can help you guys in any way possible. This is like the first two videos in this series, so still trying to work out all the kinks, but also remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, share these videos, like them, and of course, check out my website. But I hope you guys have a great day. Let me know at all if I can help you, and remember, stay passionate, stay positive, and stay creative. All right, everybody. Bye.